That's incredible. That is trust. That's the longest the bird ever sat, and it was right in your hand.
How do you get birds to land on you like that? Well, how do you get new friends to invite you to dinner? Do you barge into their house and demand that they come to the table? Making friends with black-capped chickadees is similar to making human friends. Let them get to know you by doing the same things that they enjoy. Every day, after you put seed at the feeder, sit nearby so the birds can get used to your presence. In the beginning, this might be a little too close. It's important to locate your feeder near a tree or a bush so the birds will have good visibility and a safe place to perch while they wait their turn. Birds have good reasons for being wary. Their safety depends on being cautious about picking their friends. I put out seed 3 times a day, and I made myself as warm and comfortable as I needed to be so I could sit outside for 10 or 15 minutes at a time. I did this for 1 month. Wearing a wide-brimmed hat is less intimidating, and it gives the chickadees a place to land. Cover the brim with black-oiled sunflower seeds, chickadees' favorite wintertime treat. At first, the birds might abandon the feeder. It may seem like nothing's happening. Don't be fooled. Birds can recognize individual humans by face and voice. You may not see them, but they're studying you. Once the birds get to know you, they'll return to the feeder, even in your presence. Remember, when you're outside, you're in their living room. When you go to put out seed at the feeder, walk with care and awareness. Don't chase them away, like a car rushing through their neighborhood. It's no way to make friends. Walk quietly and approach the feeder slowly. Pause and wait for the birds to finish feeding. This isn't about sneaking up on them. It's about letting them know that you respect their space. Birds gather at dawn to sing their morning chorus. You be there too. Be there on the cloudy days. Be there on the spectacular days. Become a part of their routine, and they will notice you. Every species of bird has its own threshold of tolerance for human presence. Chickadees are more comfortable than other birds being close to humans. No matter how slowly you walk, the other birds will fly away when you approach. When you notice that the chickadees are taking advantage of this and zooming in to take their turn at the feeder without the presence of the dominant birds, this is a good sign. It means they're learning to trust you, and you're ready for the next step. One cold day, Make yourself the only feeder. This process works the best in the cold months when the chickadees need the food you're offering. At first, they'll fly all around you, making warning calls. And then the energy changes into an adolescent game of dare. At this point, I sat outside for an hour at a time, 3 times a day, for 3 days. It was a lot of fun. During those 3 days when I was outside, I was the only source of birdseed. Of course, I put the seed back at the feeder when I was inside getting warm, and that way all the birds could eat. After this 3-day intensive, I didn't have to take the seed away from the feeder anymore. I would just fill the feeder as usual and go to a separate place to become the chickadee bird feeder. Chickadees are by nature friendly and curious, and they seem to enjoy having a feeder all their own. Once the chickadees will land on you regularly, it's time to invite your friends. Throw a party, have a chickadee festival. Give everyone a camera and tell them to think happy thoughts. Cameras help people to be patient when standing still for long periods. But of course, there's always the one wise guy chickadee that wants to land on the camera. Yeah. I was very surprised at how readily the chickadees were to land on my friends. These were all people with a great attitude, but none of them had done the work of sitting outside regularly for weeks like I had. It seemed as though, once the chickadees trusted me, they also trusted my friends. They were just as happy to have a party as we were. Go outside every day and give thanks for the good things in your life, and the chickadees may join you.